Hi there, it's John and Calvin with Video Trail Reports. We're here in my super secret city spot to share with you 10 tips to make the most of your 4th of July weekend. Everybody loves a holiday because it gives us the chance to go out and do the things that we don't regularly have the time to do. But the 4th of July offers some unique challenges because a lot of people will have this time off, so crowds will be larger wherever you're going, and the weather's going to be more intense since if you're celebrating the 4th of July, you're going to be in the Northern Hemisphere and summer will be happening. Tip number 1. Safety. This means taking a first aid kit, making sure you've got plenty of water, sunscreen, and even telling somebody where you're going. Tip number 2. Drink. When hiking in the desert in Utah, you can consume up to a gallon of water a day just to stay well hydrated. So always make sure you have ample water and that you're drinking it. The water's not going to do you any good if it's not in your body. Do not ration water. If you're traveling with a dog, make sure you've got a bowl for them so that they can drink water as well. Tip number 3 is to eat. If you're going to be sweating a lot, you're going to be losing ions through your skin, and you'll need to replenish those somehow. A lot of people use Gatorade for this. I particularly like using salty snacks and fruit. Tip number 4 is to go early. Not only will you be missing the hottest part of the day by doing this, but you can also beat the crowds. For some reason, a lot of people don't like to wake up very early on their days off. Tip number 5 is to get wet. You can do this by going to a place that has a stream or river running through it, as this will help cool the air. If you're not in a protected area and there's a body of water, you can also get in and play. Another way that you can accomplish this if you're going to a dry area is to take a hat or handkerchief and wet it, then put it on. This will help add to your evaporative properties of your sweat. Tip number 6 is to take someone. This will increase your safety by having someone that can help you if something goes wrong, as well as make it so that you have somebody to talk to, someone to play with, and just in general, somebody to share this experience with. Tip number 7 is to go farther. People don't like to expend a lot of energy even if they're going on a hike, so places that are closer to cities or have a shorter distance are going to be more populated typically. Tip number 8, go higher. The same thing applies as with the previous tip, in that a lot of people don't want to put out much effort, even when exploring the outdoors. So, you can beat the crowds by finding a place that has an elevation gain. Even if it's just an overlook, this can provide a great place to look down on a city and take advantage of everybody's fireworks on a 4th of July weekend. Tip number 9 is to have a backup. What would you do if you were to show up to your intended area and there was no parking, or emergency vehicles were not allowing people up due to having to respond to an emergency situation? If you had a backup plan, you could just go to your plan B without having to stop and think of a new place to go or consider returning home. Tip number 10, no fireworks. Not only will many wilderness areas restrict the use of fireworks, but you don't want to be the person that ends up destroying the place that you came to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video and that these tips will help you make the most of your 4th of July weekend. Since you've made it this far, why don't you hit the like button or consider subscribing so you can see more Video Trail Reports. We're also available online at videotrailreports.com, as well as on Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, and Facebook. If you feel like I left something out, go ahead and add it down in the comments. Thanks for watching and have a happy 4th of July.